Welcome, welcome, one and all, to the wonderfully wicked city of Waterdeep. This is a story of 5 petty thieves trying to find the Vault of Dragons and its 1 million gold coins before anyone else. Our players are Schizofreak playing Blinken, the Gnome Ranger, Frax playing Thorgrin, the Dwarf Barbarian, Sam playing EB, the Gnome Rogue, Sean playing Inchi, the Goblin Wizard, and Kirby playing Huel, the Halfling Bard.
A lot of things have been moved around. This is going to be a very serious couple of episodes. It's all going to go down here, so be on your toes, think things through, and remember the Doom Raiders are not just normal villains or normal bad guys. They have their own plans, they have their own things in motion. All right? So, one thing that I want to do is give y'all that spreadsheet I was talking about last session. So remember that Schemo had a bag of holding that had a bunch of items him and the Doom Raiders had gathered over the years. I actually have that list now. I will let y'all take a look at it if you wish and pick one item from this bag of legendary items. That is a spreadsheet. I wonder if y'all will be able to open that.
Did I already do that, or no? Wait, yeah, I did. Yes, I did.
I let you make up an item because I couldn't find this list.
And I could always open it with fucking, what's that thing? Open Office or whatever the fuck it's called.
Yeah, there we go. I just posted an image of it.
There you go.
So these are various wondrous items that they have found over their years of adventuring. And Schemo offered it to you guys because he thinks the Doom Raiders are going to do something at the trial in the prison. He thinks that this could go very badly for everyone. So he's letting y'all stock up. He did say, "Now, I don't know where Davil and Siraj's weapons are. They must have lost them or hid them, or maybe they're in lockup somewhere. But this is the stuff we had lying around." Blinken, I remember that I gave you an item called Siraj's training bow. You can keep that.
Okay.
What did I say that did?
Let me double check. I thought I wrote it down on my character sheet. Let me double check. Log in, you yeah.
Does anybody see any items that would be useful for them, or that they want to take? If you prefer the items that I gave you last week, you can keep them. But since this is the actual list, I'm giving y'all a chance to look through this.
And she already acquired the best magic item in the game, Deck of Illusions. I am good. Y'all have free game over it.
You don't want any of these?
Nah, I got my deck.
All right, fair enough.
Oh yeah, it's a +1 longbow. That's what it is.
+1. Okay. Do you have multi-attack, Blinken?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, you do? Okay, good.
Mike, were you talking? Sorry, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, just my thing wasn't lighting up. You already, so you gave me like a special dagger, so I already got mine, right?
Yes.
Okay.
If you prefer to keep that dagger, you can, or you can instead get something from this list.
Okay.
This is the list I wanted to give y'all. Like, these are actual D&D 5e items, and canonically, the Doom Raiders have done a bunch of the D&D 5e adventures. So I thought it would be fun to give you this, and then I lost this spreadsheet before last session. But if y'all don't want it, that is fine.
Ooh, wait, hold on. Wait, hold on.
There's some interesting stuff on here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Schemo said, "Yeah, man, like, we used what we could. Some of the stuff just didn't work for us. Like, some of these are paladin symbols. We don't really use those that much. Most of the paladins we meet are assholes."
The holy symbol of Ravenkind. I forgot about that.
Cool.
Some of these are also modified. Like there was the legendary sword Dawnbringer here. I changed it to Daybringer and took away its sentience, but it's still a pretty cool item.
Isn't that the one that's in Curse of Strahd?
Yes.
The original one?
Yes.
Ooh.
Storm's King Thunder.
Spider Silk Mantle sounds pretty cool.
It's really weird to think that I'm like, oh yeah, I remember playing Storm King's Thunder and Curse of Strahd, and that was 10 years ago.
Oh, Jesus.
Yep.
Hey, Princess of the Apocalypse. I tried to run that fucking campaign so many times. I need to rewrite that so that I could actually make sense of this goddamn story. Because it's all over the fucking place.
I find that a lot of the written adventures are kind of all over the place like that.
Yeah,
Like-
well, especially with Princess of the Apocalypse, it's trying to like give you these like wondrous key items for like, going where you need to go to deal with the the princess, but they're like staggered at different dungeons, and you can't go there until you're like level 8 or you'll die, sort of thing. It's so annoying to deal with.
I like this Bugs Bunny item. Circlet of Human Perfection transforms the wearer into a flawless, attractive human, purely cosmetic
yeah.
illusion. So I can bamboozle Elmer Fudd
Oh hell yeah!
That's definitely
by turning into a pretty lady.
that's definitely a Kirby item right there. Fucking.
There's one that lets you burrow for 20 feet too.
The Umber Hulk claws.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are cool.
These
I
are all
think
really neat.
realistically, if my character Blinken would get something, it was that spider silk mantle, so he could just like spider climb once per day. That'd be so cool.
I was
Blinken-
thinking about that one too. I don't know if it would, because I'm good at sneaking around, but I don't know if it would be wasted on my character. So I think I already have advantage.
Me, I don't have advantage on stealth, and then obviously I have a bow, so if I could like shoot from the ceiling, that'd be hilarious.
Yeah, would.
Blinken, I will let you get another item from this. I was going to upgrade your bow anyway, so you can also
Okay.
pick one of these.
You can take that
Okay.
mantle thing.
I think that'd be useful for Blinken, honestly, if
Yeah.
no one else wants
Just do
that.
it up.
Mhm. Yeah, I feel bad for you because I feel like a lot of your ranger stuff doesn't work so great in the city.
No, you're right about that. There's not really anything I could do that's advantage
Yeah.
sort of thing that we could use.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm trying to give you some stuff, and then on your next level up after this story is over, I want to change how your magic with Aranax works. But I
Okay.
think you also are just getting some cool stuff anyway for your next
Yeah.
level up for Dragon Warden. All right,
Right,
I'll call it in a
mental.
minute and 30 seconds. Speak now or
Okay.
forever hold your peace about the legendary items.
Well, I'm going to take that spider silk mantle. That's for sure.
Are we
Balloon-
supposed to believe that the Doom Raiders looted layers of Esserak and
Sure.
the first vampire and
You don't think they went to fucking
Storm.
Ravenloft or?
Yes. Remember also, canonically, the Doom Raiders are middle-aged. They are has-beens.
Yeah.
So this is stuff
Yeah.
they did in their glory days.
Yeah.
Okay.
There is an item called Balloon Pack, which I think is very silly. I'm surprised someone hasn't tried to grab that. Kirby, do you want any of these?
Does only one of us get it, or do we all get one each?
Everybody gets one each.
Oh,
Brax?
What legendary item?
Yeah. So remember at the end of last session, I was giving out stuff. I'll let you keep what I gave you, but this was the list I wanted y'all to pick from. I just couldn't find it last time. So I will let
Oh.
everybody pick one wondrous item that the Doom Raiders have stolen or nabbed on their quests through Faerun. These are all things from 5th edition Dungeons and Dragons adventure modules.
All right. I'm gonna stick with the dagger that you
I'll let you
gave
get
me
another
last
thing.
session.
Get another thing. It's fun.
Oh, the pressure. Oh my god, the pressure. I get inside. Blah, blah. Crown.
There's spurs here that summon a demon horse.
That's cool. Yeah, what was that from? I've heard of that
Oops.
before.
That's Baldur's
Why
Gate
not?
Descent into Avernus.
Inspiring
I
smite.
edit that item.
The Lost Crown of Basilmer. It seems neat.
Circlet of human perfection.
I knew it. I knew it.
Recommend.
Yeah,
I
it's a
don't
good
see
one.
you wearing that, but I'm just saying. God damn it!
Well, I was
Just
looking
show
at
up as a
that one.
fucking- Ugh.
Oh, that's funny.
I think Thorgrim's a balloon pack kind of guy.
If I take the gauntlets of flaming fury,
I was
can
just
bonus
about to
action,
make a joke that you were going to take that.
take a bonus action and make my fists go on fire and just
Yeah.
give my
Okay.
fists 1d6 fire damage.
Yeah. I will let you do that.
That is so tempting.
You
But
cannot
I
add
can't.
that to other magical items, though.
Okay. Final answer. I'm going to take the Bracelet of Rock Magic.
Which one is that?
Immunity to petrification.
Smart man.
Also, how would Xanathar like to get to a fist fight? He can't petrify me now.
You
Oh,
can't
that is
petrify me.
sentient. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Brax,
Yeah,
remind me that you got that when we start actually playing. Okay, I'm gonna go down the
Yeah.
list. I've let y'all go too long. Kirby, do you want any of these items? You can pick one.
I'm reading. I'm reading.
Okay.
Uh,
Sam, what did you say you were picking?
I'll do that crown. You know, that king hat thing.
What's the Lost Crown of Beslimer?
Yeah, I'll do that one.
Advantage versus charmed, being charmed or frightened, bonus
Here's the other
action,
thing.
inspiring spite once per day.
I don't know if I need to see how many magic items, because I believe you can only attune to 3 at a time. I guess it depends on if they require attunement. I'm guessing all of these probably do because they're wondrous items, but
It would say so. It would say so. Some of these have it on there.
they got to. Some of these, I mean. Some of these you can probably just wear, but other ones, I mean, they're
Lost
just really.
Crown of Bis.
But anyway, I got an amulet already and boots of Elvenkind with spurs.
Okay.
Well, actually, that would be 3,
What-
so I
What
guess it wouldn't
amulet
matter.
do you have?
The amulet of proof against detection and location.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bracelet of Rock Magic requires
Yeah.
attunement.
Yeah, you were right, Sam. Most of these require attunement. But y'all are about to take a trip to the prison. You could try to attune then. Sam, those spurs wouldn't require attunement, and neither would the amulet, I don't think.
Okay.
Sean, last chance, Sean.
Marcon?
Yeah.
Do we all get a thing? Because I thought it was just like we all pick
No. Yeah.
one together.
Everybody picks one.
Oh shit!
I'm so torn between two though.
All right, let's go on to
Fuck.
Schizo Freak.
Well, I'm picking the spider silk mantle.
Nice. I also sent you a list of special arrowheads that came with Ziraj's training bow.
Okay.
It came with a
let's
quiver.
see. Oh yeah, I see it. Okay.
Okay. So you got some trick shots now.
Yeah.
I think go through use those as an inventory item as a consumable,
Oh, stop.
but I will let you
Okay.
buy more things like that.
Okay.
Okay.
Did anyone take a dragon mask?
Nope.
That might be what Inchi grabs.
Inchi, you're looking through all these masks. There's a blue one, there's a red one, there's a purple one, there's a yellow one. Which mask would you
Wait,
take?
hold up. Sorry, Claws of Umber Hulk. Did anyone grab that?
No.
I think he does want to borrow more. Yeah, I'll do the claws. Sorry.
All right, that sounds good. You can use that ability once a day.
Awesome.
Okay, Kirby, it's up to you. Or you're the last one.
I'm looking at the spurs to summon the horse,
Those are pretty sick, right?
but he doesn't wear shoes.
That's not pretty sick.
So like he just attached the spurs to his feet.
Just to your pant legs.
Just tie them around your ankles.
Yeah, they're more like decorative, you know. Like,
Oh my god.
I'm also looking at the perfection, the human one.
Yes. I'm telling you.
If you take the spurs, I'm going to remove the flying horse. My bad, I should have taken that off. It'll just be a fiendish steed, not a flying horse.
Okay, I think I'm gonna go with the.
I want the staff of Summon Pegasus Army.
Yeah.
Yes. I'm gonna go with the infernal attack, the spurs.
Infernal Tech. Okay. All right, so that is everybody. Add those to your character sheet, please. Those are actual items, so you can look them up if you want. Schemo says, yeah, like, we just couldn't find a use for a lot of these. Like, we have a cart, we had horses. Take some time trying to attune to these items, guys. They could be
You couldn't
really
find
useful.
a use for these?
Do you not? We have so much stuff, guys. Like, this is just the stuff we had in the tower. If I went to all of our vaults all of our old stashes. I've probably left behind items more wondrous than these.
I'm gonna put on the bracers, and then I'm gonna put on my cast-off plate mail armor.
And
What is
she's using his
cast off?
claws to scratch his butt.
Cast-off armor.
Oh no.
Cast-off armor. I can don this armor, or I can doff this armor as an action.
Okay.
I doff thee.
Can
So
you
I can.
use your barbarian
I
stuff with
cannot use
armor?
my barbarian stuff
Okay.
right now.
Fair enough.
But this is to look fancy, and I'm going to make sure to put the guard uniform over top of the plate mail or the plate armor to make it look like a guard uniform because we're going to the jury today, right?
You're going to the trial.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
So what you want to look like a city watch?
Yeah, I've been deputized. Remember, I got to look the part.
That was like a while ago.
Yeah. Doesn't matter. They never undeputized me officially, so I put the guard uniform on.
Elzerna says, "I don't think that's how that works."
Wait a minute. Are you?
Let him,
do
let
you
him do
want
it. Let him do it.
to have the
Yeah.
spurs?
Huel
No.
took the spurs.
Oh, you should, because then you complete your cowboy getup. Or am I just imagining it in my head?
You're thinking Inchi. Inchi was the cowboy-looking one.
Okay. Is he
Yeah.
also
Yeah.
deputized? Because he should be.
I got a big old hat.
You're also thinking of the strange character that gives you recaps on what happened before you joined the campaign, Galanus.
Yes.
Does he look like Sam Elliott from The Big Lebowski?
Yeah. Yeah. Young Sam Elliott with a black cowboy hat.
Nice.
Okay. Did someone grab the rock or the ring that keeps you from getting petrified?
I had the bracers.
I
Okay.
don't believe so.
Okay. Yes. Thorgren switched what he grabbed. Okay.
Yeah, I took the bracers of rock magic and I put them on to start the attunement immediately.
Okay. All right. Okay, everybody. Schema says, "All right, we gotta go. Let's be on our toes, and to the gods above and below, may nothing bad happen to us. Come on, Sad Boy." And y'all are going to escort Sad Boy to the trial because he's going to testify against the Doom Raiders, and Volothromp is going to buy y'all a boat to get to the prison because he's going to the trial to report on it.
Okay.
Oh, that reminds me. I dig in through my now shirt that I'm wearing. Dig in through it and pull out Lady Nyra's sigil,
There you
and
go.
I hang it proudly on the uniform too.
There you go.
So even more official.
As y'all all start walking out the door, kind of dreading this trial to come, one of your halfling cooks from the back comes up and says, "Oi, bosses, check this out. I made some pancake bowls back there. Test them out. Tell me if they're good or not." And he holds out these round bits of dough that have sugar on top and are probably filled with jelly in the middle.
I look at the group and I kind of look at this pancake ball. I mean, it looks
Started
good.
eating one.
Yeah,
And she-
I mean,
Yeah, it's filled with
Yeah.
strawberry jam. Does everybody grab one?
Yeah, why not? I'll take one.
no,
Steve-
they remind me of the last time I had walrus.
So, guys, these are good.
Yeah, I'm
Oh yeah,
good.
Huel comes up and
And
starts
walrus.
munching on one.
Elzerna and Schemo grab one. Sad Boy grabs one, and so does Volothromp. Everybody who wants one gets one, and y'all step outside onto the snowy streets of Waterdeep. The snow is falling gently today, covering all the roads in a fresh patch of snow. Everything looks bright and new. The snow covering up the dirt and some of the damaged cobblestones in the street, covering all the patchy roofs and a nice even coat of snow. As y'all begin walking southward towards the docks ward so that y'all can go to the prison, do y'all talk about anything? Do you say anything?
So,
Yeah, go for it.
I technically have a bet going that that the Doom Raiders are going to get out of jail and win this thing. I put
You
down
think so?
1 gold.
What?
Yeah, well, they got bets going on at the Thieves Guild. If you guys want to place a bet before we go in,
Wait, bet for what?
Can't.
a bet if the Doom Raiders are going to win this trial thingy.
How much is it if they lose?
I don't know. I bet one gold coin, and I was told I had the 45% thingy on it.
You had a
Art,
45% chance to win, according to the prediction markets.
Miss Art Girl is betting too.
What are the bets?
There is the Doom Raiders win the trial and go free. Option 2, the Doom Raiders lose the trial, get life in prison. Option 3, Doom Raiders lose the trial and get executed. The Artificer bet on the Doom Raiders getting executed. Inchi bet on the Doom Raiders going free.
All right, Huel, Schemo. Or not Schemo. You get out of here. Wait, no.
He says,
Blinken,
"I'm with
get over
you.
here.
I know it's been confusing, but I'm with you guys. Okay, my family's evil. We need to stop them. I'd prefer they didn't die, and I'd super prefer if your girlfriend Huel didn't profit off of their death. But
I'm gonna whisper to
Listen.
Huel and Blinken. I have 482 gold right now that we could put on the death sentence.
I'm like choking a little bit on the pancake ball. I'm like, you what?
I'm confident.
What if they get out and then you lose your gold?
Then I did a bad job, and I deserve it.
Thorgrin, are you going to bet on executing the Doom Raiders and then execute them yourself?
I never said that last bit, but anyways, we make a markup of 197, I think. I'm not good at math. Anyways.
5% odds are what is on the Doom Raiders getting executed. I don't know how betting works, but that sounds like a big payout.
1 second, I'm gonna quick math.
Yeah. Quick math.
Anyway,
your fingers and toes.
I never said that last bit.
She just looks at you with a knowing stare. She bites into a pancake ball.
Said what? What are you guys talking about?
You said it was 45% chance?
5% chance.
Oh, 5.
45 on the Doom Raiders going free, 50 on the Doom Raiders guilty life in prison, 5% Doom Raiders guilty execution.
Okay, and I was betting 458, I said?
That's what she said.
482. Oh, dang. We would get a payout of 916 gold and 23 silver. Blinken, Huel, think of how much we can improve the bar with this.
Uh-huh.
We could finally afford to send Elzerna to school.
She says, I don't need school. I'm a child of the streets now. I know math, I can read. I know everything else. Me and my friends here and this golden guitar, we're going to become legendary adventurers. What I always
Count to
wanted
10
to be.
in Halfling Dwarvish.
Oh my god.
That's not a thing, but in Dwarvish, she goes, ah, he, who?
Wrong.
Sorry. She's right.
Damn it.
Look, now she's speaking gibberish. She's been hanging out with Inchi and Thorin too long. She doesn't
do
get
anything
school.
for Halfling. I don't speak Halfling.
She turns straight to your Halfling ass and says, Run, 2, 3, 4, which is Halfling for numbers.
The Halflings are Finnish.
Yeah, that's right. He's like, that's all right.
She says, ooh, I think I could do you, EB, and Schemo. And she lot rolling your R's in the underdog. And that is flawless, fuck. What's the species name for gnomes? Sinferder in
Oh, Sverfneblin.
Sverfneblin,
Yeah,
she says.
Well, that proved me, I guess.
Well,
that's
hold off on the bet
undercommon.
for now.
Yeah, that's an undercommon.
All right. Y'all walk along and you reflect on all the things that have brought you here. From your first time meeting the Doom Raiders in the Yawning Portal, to fighting them at the Court of the Dancing Moon, to Schemo kidnapping Inchi and chasing him through the halls of a magical tower, to you guys capturing Schemo, threatening to torture him but turning him into your friend, and your raid on the Castellanters at El Torchel Academy, where you got the Golden Axe, Schemo's old guitar from his band days, from back when his best friend Froggy Weirdbottom was alive. You walk and walk along the high road, and eventually you get to the docks ward, and Volothrump Gedard sends someone to go collect his boat for him, and he says, well, is everybody here ready? Anything you want to do in the city before we head out? Why is he talking like a dwarf? He says, "Oh, my friends, you won't be able to come back to the city once we set off. Would you like to buy any items, any refreshments?"
Lincoln's like, I think I've got everything from what I need.
I'm hungry.
Hey, Valo,
You just ate a pancake ball, bro.
Ah.
you're one of the magic men, right?
Valo says, "Yes, my boy," when you say his name, and when you ask him if he knows magic, he goes, "No, my boy."
I thought you were like a bard.
He rolled a 12 for deception. He's kind of lying.
God damn it.
Okay.
He says, "The only magic I possess, boy, is the magic of the quill. The way that I write transports my readers to the very locations I write about, makes them feel things even for the most dastardly of characters, like these Doom Raiders. Sorry, Skivo, but your friend's story will be tragedy to write about. The novels will fly off, or the books will fly off the shelves. The newspapers will sell out. It's all coming up for Valaframp. Gerard."
So I'm gonna sit there stroking my chin. I'm gonna stop, and when he stops, I'm gonna plant my feet, look at him, point my finger at him, be like, "Full shit." I just want my hair done.
He says, "There's no
My
bullshit.
magic
I'm a
book
great
is
writer."
better than yours. Sorry.
I'm sure that he says, "I'm sure, Inchi, that you're a much better wizard than me."
And she flexes. Yeah.
Thorgrim, did you want something magical done to you?
Yeah, I just make my hair look not nasty and clean me up with your wizardy doodah.
Oh, Volothrap says, "Of course, my boy, of course." He went back to fucking Scottish for some reason. And he walks over to you as y'all are standing on the edge of the docks, and he slaps his hand on your back, and he pushes you into the water to take a bath. He says, "It's magical what some water will do for a man like you, Thorgrim."
I ain't killed me someone famous yet.
He looks you in the eye and says, "Bigger men than you have tried." He says that with a
Oh,
smile
shit.
on his face. It's not a threat.
I'm gonna reach my hand up, non-maliciously, trying to get a hand out of the water.
Yeah, you can climb back onto the docks. All right. If nobody wants to buy anything, you can all get on Volothrap's little boat. He pays someone to row this around whenever he needs it, and he will take you around the coast of Waterdeep to the End Prison. Inchi, you haven't been to this prison in about 3 months. Thorgrin, this is the one place you never wanted to end up in, but you're not going there as a prisoner. You're going there as a deputy. Blinken, you've always heard that the End Prison is where the worst of the worst criminals go. Does
Mhm.
everyone get on the boat?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right.
Sure.
Mhm.
Elzerna is the last
Oh,
one
yeah.
to step on, and she throws a piece of paper that was holding her pancake ball away into the trash can. You all step on the boat and push off, leaving behind the wonderfully wicked city of Waterdeep to head somewhere much more sinister. We're going to take a short break and be right back.
You will be right back then.
I gotta piss and find my nicotine pills. Ah, wonderful nicotine. Okay, so is
Yeah.
everyone back?
Yep. Well,
Brax,
Kirby?
are you back?
yes, you shouldn't speak for everyone.
Oh, I'm here.
Okay, well, I'm not sure if I'm here either, so.
Sean, are you here?
That tracks.
Sean's here. Okay, Valo, are you here? Yeah, I'm here.
I
Okay.
was like, who the fuck is Valo?
All right.
Oh, he's our next victim.
Ah.
That's messed
So-
up, man.
As y'all sail around the coast of Waterdeep, you can see Blinken where you've lived your entire life. Everybody else, you see a city that has been full of wonder and promise, but also full of assassins and thieves and mobsters. Everyone exists inside the city. Bonnie is inside the city somewhere. Lady Grauhund is there. Xanathar is skulking somewhere beneath all the sewers. And as you guys sail around and sail around, Volothamp is offering stories of how the walls around Waterdeep were built, and eventually y'all come up to a snowy little plateau, or a snowy little engrave in in the cliff wall, where there is a tall tower stretching out of the mountains that make up the cliffs of Waterdeep. This is the End Prison. And Volothamp says, Boys, I know that all of you are involved in some nasty business. Just make sure whatever you do, you never end up here. It's a horrid place.
Oh,
Are you saying that death is a better alternative than to be here?
It's pretty damn close.
Gonna look at Huel and Blinken. Yeah.
I'll never get locked up in a place like that.
Okay, so since Sean was imprisoned here, he actually knows a slight bit of the layout. So let me reveal that
Yeah.
here real quick.
and it ain't that bad.
Wait, you've been here, Inchi?
Oh yeah. It was very cold, and I went very hungry, and I bit someone's finger off, and
I mean,
I
what's
don't know.
new, Inchy?
Yes, that just sounds like a normal
Yeah.
evening for you.
Yeah, but it was only me and little Inchy in there.
I got hungry. I bit a guy. Yeah, that sounds about like your average day with Inchy.
Little Inchy was not in there.
Yeah, it's just me and the little magic Inchy that I had in my palms.
The littler Inchy.
I like the
Yeah.
picture he was there, but he just hallucinated he was there.
He was just there
he-
pretending
no.
to be a raven.
No, in that in that flashback, I was using minor illusion to make
Yeah.
a very miniature, like
Yeah.
2-inch Inchy in my
Yeah.
palms.
Okay, yeah.
yeah.
We were talking about the raven. That would be so fucking funny.
Oh, I forgot.
He's just there.
I was imagining like a chalk drawing on the wall. You're just sitting there like,
Hell,
we got a plan, Inchy.
hell, if the Raven was fucking with me and it was actually responding to me whenever I was talking to my own illusion in my hands, that'd be cool. And
Kind of fucked up.
yeah, a little bit. Because otherwise, I was just talking to myself.
Inchy's not crazy. Inchy talks to Inchy all the time. Head twitch, head twitch, head twitch.
Shut up, Inchy. You're littler than me.
Okay, alright, I got all the tokens placed. Very nice. So, y'all come up to the icy docks of the End Prison. Inchy, the last time you were brought here by boat, you were in chains, and you could not believe how cold it was and how loud the wind was. As you step onto the dock, almost everyone here, except for Volothamp and Sadboy, is buffeted by the wind, pushed along the docks. It howls in your ears. You can barely hear your thoughts. Huel, you notice someone as you get on the dock. It is the man that you asked to look for Corvalite, Dr. Moonstone. And he recognizes you and he looks at you with a little bit of confusion in his eyes. And he says, What are you doing here, Mr. Huel?
I could ask you the same thing, Doctor.
He says, I'm actually looking something up for you. See, I told you that or I found out that a shipment of Corvalite had been stolen, or a shipment of gems containing Corvalite had been stolen a few months back. And Huel, your memory is jogged. The artificer was talking about that earlier today. Dr. Moonstone says, I tracked down the group that did all the trading for it. They said that their boss is a prisoner here, some kind of architect. I tried to get in to see her. It was a prisoner 13, but they wouldn't let me talk to her. I was actually about to send you a paper bird about it.
Oh, how's 13 doing?
And Dr. Moonstone looks at you and says, Do you know this woman?
Was it a woman? All dwarves look the same to me.
Oh, shit. He shouldn't know that. He shouldn't know anything about her. He says, Do you know prisoner 13?
Yeah, the dwarf.
What?
Inchy, when you were imprisoned here, you were prisoner 12. So yours, right next door to you was a dwarf, a woman that you only saw once. She had red hair and tattoos all over her arms, and she seemed to have these people who would break into the prison just to talk to her.
Yeah, 13 had a lot more company than I had. I just had little Inchy, but 13 had their little helpers coming in and out all the time. It got a little annoying to me.
Sad boy McGee leans into you, Thorgrim, and says, "Is little Inchi his dick? The way he keeps talking about it."
No, that's Little Lynchy. Little Lynchy is his make believe bird that he likes to talk to
Oh, I get
occasionally.
it. Inchy. Sorry.
Yeah, that's why it's called Littler Inchy.
It's an inch E.
That's Cinemishi.
But yeah, Little Inchy is the make-believe bird that he sometimes conjures and talks to. He's getting really good at adding details to it. Sometimes, like, a red head will pop out of it with a hand. It'll yell at you and smoke a cigar. It's all an illusion, too. He's really good at it.
And Sad Boy says, "Oh, that's cool. That's sick." Huel, do you have any questions for Inchi? He seems to know a person who knows where Corvalite is, and everybody else. Prisoner 13 you've been told, is the architect of the Vault of Dragons.
Inchi, you didn't bite out Prisoner 13's finger, did you?
Oh no! It was a guard person, and he had like scale armor on, so it wasn't a very chewy finger, but the blood tasted nice.
Inchy, could you sneak in and bite their finger off?
Oh boy, I which one?
Whichever one they let you, I guess.
I mean, are we talking pinky?
Whichever. I do not care.
Well, last
Reason
time
being, I'm gonna look over at our other wizard, the one who pushed me in the water.
Valo,
Are you able to Are you able to teleport people?
he says, "No, my boy. What would give you that idea? I am but a humble writer, a mere human
You're full
who
of
has just
shit. That's
lived
what you
for
is.
200 years. I'm very blessed."
I'm gonna incite him for 14.
He's lying.
I know he's lying.
No, you
Anyways.
don't. You got a 14. You don't know nothing.
He just said that he's lying.
He says, "And regardless, my boy, with my third accent change for the night, it won't matter inside these walls. There's an anti-magic field all around the end prison."
Well, it's okay. We don't need you in the prison to do the teleport, the zippity doo dah.
The zippity hoopla?
Exactly.
He says, it is relevant because I don't have the magic."
And squint my eyes at him.
Well, what do you want him to do? He probably won't do it.
Oh, I was going to say, if we bring him a bloody finger from a certain prisoner,
Uh-huh.
if he teleports them out, we can get them to tell us about the vault. Or we can teleport them into a spot and then have someone cast an anti-magic field, because we don't know who this person is, and then we can make them, tell us about the vault.
It sounds like a great thing for you and not an NPC to do.
Well, that's why we have to go in
Listen.
and, get the finger.
How would the finger help you teleport them out?
He just wants to murder somebody. That's it. That's all he
No.
wants to do.
Well, no, 'cause
Yeah.
having a physical link to the thing you're trying to teleport to.
No. I told you about a character who wasn't young, and you were like, "Let's take her finger."
God damn.
I'm confused how that's relevant.
You're confused, bro.
I'm surprised this old doctor next to us is still alive.
Yeah.
Doctor, you better go before something bad happens to you.
I
And look at
I attack him.
no, run!
Okay, he
I'm
says,
just kidding.
"I'd be happy to help out in any other way I could, Huel, but they wouldn't let me in to talk to this prisoner. They seemed upset that I even knew she existed." And he gets on the same boat that Valo came in on. He gives a person in that boat a silver coin to take him back to Waterdeep. He says, "Best of luck with whatever business you have here, Mr. Huel," and all of his friends.
Give him a nod. And
And he is going to row away back to Waterdeep. Okay.
I'll go back to questioning Inchi real quick before we head in. Like,
Okay, yep.
did she have any gems with her? This 13?
She had like bones and tattoos.
That does not
Bones?
narrow anything down.
She had bones.
Yeah, like sucking up the bone marrow of like chicken bones.
Oh, yes. I see.
I was kind of jealous.
I can see why you thought these were gems. Gems to you, of course.
I don't think there's any bone-shaped gems I know of.
Maybe we'll discover one
I see.
ourselves.
Okay. As y'all start walking forward, the door to the prison is opened, and out steps a guard in full leather armor with their hair dyed black, one strip of white on it. They stand by the door and wave at all of you. What do y'all do?
It's Rogue from X-Men.
And she's checking all the guards' hands, by the way. He's just checking for a 9-fingered guard at some point.
The person whose finger you bit off was male. This appears to be a female.
He's looking at hands, nothing else.
This person has, you'd have to get close to find out how many fingers they have.
Jinchi, do that spell that cleans you up on me.
Eh?
That the
What do you mean?
spell.
You took a bath, you're clean.
Yeah, but now I have to dry off. Fine, I'm just gonna shake my head like a dog and have the beard just puff out.
That'll work.
All right, yeah. If you wanted to look better, I could have just cast invisibility on you.
Oh, hell yeah.
The guard waves you all over and says, "Oi, it ain't a sightseeing tour. Come on over."
All right. Wait.
You step-
I'm gonna stand there and start sightseeing.
Okay, well,
Everybody except Thorgrim steps up to this guard who is wearing all black leather armor and a black coat, and their hair is dyed black, and they have this face that has been powdered white and this thick black mascara all around their eyes. And Schemo says, we're here for the Doom Raiders trial. And this guard steps forward and says, "Oh, gods above you, Schemo, weird bottle. From the Doom Raiders. I have everybody else's signature. May I have yours?" And she pulls out a little notebook in the back of her pocket and she holds it out for Schemo. And sure enough, y'all can see the signatures of Davil Starsong, Istrid Horn, and Zaraj the Hunter. And Schemo says, have you been a fan of us for long? And she says, No, I'm a new convert, but there's something magical about what you all do. Schemo kind of slowly signs his signature into this.
I want to roll an insight on that just to see what the fuck, if she's actually like a fan or she's just like, it's like one of those where she's like collecting a name for Death Note or something. I don't know.
No,
yeah,
she said she's a recent convert.
Yeah.
But that's
no, Blinket, please. You can roll perception for Death Note. I'm not going to stop you for doing that.
Okay.
The Death Note would be a cool thing to throw into a D&D campaign.
Could I insight the convert part of that statement?
Come on, roll high. That's not too bad.
Not too bad. It is not a Death Note.
Okay. That was like, ooh, okay.
No, she seems genuinely very excited. That's the thing that really shows you it's not a Death Note. She just wants the signature because she enjoys the Doom Raiders music. Does anybody else do anything?
Yes, I want to insight her. I truly think that she's going to turn into one of those crazy fanboys, and we're going to have to kill her.
Oh, God.
Roll with advantage.
13.
13? Yes, she's wearing all black. She has her face painted the same way that all the other Mega fans did. She seems slavishly devoted to Schemo and the idea of the Doom Raiders. She goes on and on. She says, when Davil came here, the whole prison changed. The entire mood changed. People actually had some drive for once. People were something other than just miserable. He gave us an outlet. It was incredible. And the beats from Zaraj and the notes from Istrid. I have wanted to see a full show of yours for quite a while. Pending the trial, of course. And she winks at Schemo, which kind of confirms she is a mega fan.
Schemo, if you truly don't want your friends to get the death sentence, you're going to want to disperse the fans. I guarantee there's some shenaniganary fuckery about to commence. And, I got hands. I'm not afraid to use them.
Schemo says, I didn't know they were letting civilians come and witness the
No,
trial.
I
And
mean,
she says,
if
no,
and
I'm a
for guards
god.
as well.
I'm a real god. It is my job to be here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Yeah.
trusted by the city of Waterdeep to enforce laws
Mhm.
inside this prison.
Who's your commanding officer, recruit?
She
I'm gonna
says,
stand. I'm gonna straighten my back up, puff my chest out, have the badge at display.
where's the warden's name? That's the counselors. Oh, there is a room on this map that is the room from the opening scene in Honor Among Thieves.
Oh,
That's
hell yeah.
this prison.
I hope there's canonically a guard named Jonathan.
Jonathan. Yeah, there might be a council member up there named Jonathan on the parole board.
God.
The guard,
Aarakocra.
the
poor
real
Aarakocra.
guard, the real guard of this real prison says the warden's name is Marta Marthanis, a human mage.
Perfect. Can I meet him, please? I wish to discuss security.
First of all, her. Second of all, no.
Meet them. And no.
Yes, if you're here for the trial, I'll escort you to the trial. The warden has a prison to run. I don't know why the judge brought the trial here. Having it in the city would surely be better.
Okay, in that case, I wish to speak to the artificer.
Great, she's in the courtroom, where you're supposed to
Her.
go anyway.
Well, shit, I can't argue that.
Alright. I have to use the bathroom real quick. Give me just a second.
You guys can try and help make this more difficult for, clearly who's going to be a problem for us in 20 minutes.
Jonathan.
Is that Aarakocra standing beside a window? Perfect. I'd like to roll athletics, please.
We're going to approve your pardon.
Alright, guys, I am back. Is everyone ready?
I think so.
Alright. This guard, this armored stand, opens the door to Revel's End, or the End prison. You can see stretching before you a long hallway that ends with another door. And she says, in you go. Everybody's got to go in. Then we close the door. Then we open to the inner prison. We got to make sure the prisoners can't get out,
Insight.
I'm going to I'm going to walk in while fucking Thorker just looks at her.
Roll another insight check, Thorgrin.
15.
She is genuine. This does need to be done to enter the prison. But when she says, we want to make sure they all don't get out, you can see that she kind of smirks at that a little bit.
You know what? Actually, I forgot some paperwork back at the bar. Huel, can you send the artificer out to meet me in the hallway before this starts? I'll be right back, guys. I am so sorry.
Thorgrin, you want to wait on the docks or in the hallway?
I'm gonna step out front, far enough where the guard won't see me, but hopefully far enough where the artificer will walk.
I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna kind of yell and say, "He has paperwork."
Okay, I need you to make a decision here, Thorgrin, because if you walk inside the prison, there's an anti-magic field. Outside the prison, there is not. So before you walk into this room, where are you waiting? In this hallway or on the docks?
You know what? I'll wait on the docks. That way, I'm just far enough outside to make it look like I actually left.
Okay. Everybody else steps into the hallway, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Everyone steps into the hallway, and anyone who is sensitive to magic. So I believe that would be Blinken, Schemo, Inshi. EB, are you sensitive to magic in any way?
I don't think so.
Okay. And
You mean
Volo.
like, do I have magical effects on me?
Yes. Do you have any relationship with magic? Would you recognize magic if you could feel it, or if you couldn't feel it?
I don't know. Probably not. But what I do have some active effects on my character, if that's what you're asking. But
like what?
Like the protection against detection, location, stuff like that.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. I'll give you something for that. But Inshi, Blinken, Schemo, and Volothrap all need to roll a Constitution check.
Oh. Constitution.
Inshi needs to roll 1 too.
Mhm.
Oh shit! I have way too much revealed on this map.
I got a 7.
Okay, Blinken.
I'm rolling it. Hold on. There we
Okay.
go.
I'm assuming we had a rest between everything, right? Like we
Yes.
should be full health, full everything.
Oh, +2,
Uh,
9.
No, y'all haven't had a chance to rest since the fight with the mob. Maybe a short rest on the boat ride over here.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I would
Yeah.
love to do a couple short rests, or
Uh,
just the one.
You can get off one short rest. Everybody can.
But take it back, I got a whopping 9.
A whopping 9.
Mm-hmm.
Blinken got an 8. Schemo got a 3, and Valo got a 9. All of you immediately feel very dizzy, and like you cannot control yourselves. Like your sense of direction has been lost almost. You feel like your ears, the pressure in it, like get very loud, and you have to like swallow and like blow hard to be able to hear your surroundings. Blinken, you notice for the first time in about 3 months, you are not connected to the magical stone of Aranax. This thing that fuels your special magical attacks, this mental connection you have with this dragon companion, is all blocked immediately as this high pitched squeal wails in your ears. Zerna turns around and she tries to sing, and she sings off key. And Huel, you notice immediately that you are struck by this discordant harmony. Huel, roll an intelligence check. Or if you have some kind of musical ability that you can roll a skill check with, please let me know.
5.
With a 5, you can tell it's some kind of discordant harmony. It sounds awful, it sounds wrong, and if you try to find a proper sounding note in your mind as a bard, that ability fails you. And Schema says, that's just the anti-magic field, guys. You get used to it after a minute. And each of you like take a minute to breathe and swallow, and you can feel like the assault on your senses fade, but you can still feel that you're without magic. EB, as you step through and Schemo says it's an anti-magic field, you reach for that ring of repelling magic, and you can tell that the ring itself is magical, but it is not radiating outwards. It is not capable of casting anything, even though itself is still magical. Does
Okay.
anybody want to do anything in the hallway?
Not me.
I'm just gonna
Okay.
keep doing the archer thing, being
Ma, ma. Valo Thremp doubles over for a second, and then he stands back up, and he appears normal, except he's sweating a lot. All right. The armored guard takes you through another door right here into the hallway, and y'all are immediately assaulted not just by the sound of the anti-magic field, but prisoners yelling at the bards, and some are saying, "Kill the Doom Raiders! Kill those bastards! Show them what real life is like!" Frickin' rock stars, and others yell out, "Free Dap, free Saraj," and like they are banging on the walls and banging on the metal pipes. You guys can tell that if you went down the rest of this hallway, you would be in the prison itself, where the worst of Waterdeep are kept. The guard woman, who is a clear fan of the Doom Raiders, begins escorting y'all to the west. She says, "Come on, the old courtroom is this way." Does everybody follow her?
No.
Yeah.
Except
I
for
do.
you're outside. All right, and she is going to take you to the courtroom, which is right here. She says, Waterdeep used to hold all of its court cases here for the worst of the worst, but this hasn't been used in nigh on 50 years. And she escorts y'all through that, where y'all can see a variety of people. Let me select everybody. We are going to go to the courtroom battle map.
All right.
As y'all step into the room, it is a little bit warmer than the rest of the prison. There are torches lit on the walls, but the room itself is very, very dusty. Looking about, there are a few witnesses to this trial. The wise wizard, the professor of history Alchrist, a bandit from the Thieves Guild, and some kind of animal wearing a red handkerchief around their neck. There are city watch officers over here in the corner. Ripon McElroy is right here. And at the head of the room, there is the judge, the jury, the Doom Raiders, the defense, and the prosecution. And Valo says, "Good luck with whatever business you had here, boys. And watch out for Silas. He's quite a defender, a defense attorney." And Volotharp walks right up here to the front row and opens up a notebook. The guard motions for y'all to walk down the aisle to wherever y'all want to go.
I'm gonna sit next to Alcris, my boy.
Hell yeah. Silas is here. Y'all notice that Featherstone, the owl assistant lady that you turned into a rat, is not.
Mhm.
Lincoln sits next to Alchrist. EB, where would you like to sit?
I'll sit right here.
Oh, shoot. Also remember that some of you agreed to be witnesses.
Yeah.
I've listened to the episode where y'all agreed to it. This over here is what y'all agreed to testify to. Thorgren and EB agreed to testify.
Testify to what? Were you pointing to something on the map?
Oh, shoot.
Yeah, it's blacked out. We can't see.
My bad.
It's okay. I saw everything. I can confirm that they did everything that we are accusing them of.
Let me upload it to the Discord as well. Alright, I've uploaded it to the Discord as well, and it's on the map. So, EB, you agreed that you saw the Doom Raiders drop bodies next to your boathouse in the docks ward 5 weeks ago.
Mhm.
Thorgren, you agreed to testify that the Doom Raiders tried to kill you and the other half pints. Each of you will be cross-examined by Silas the Spur Sterling. And Sad Boy is going to testify that the Doom Raiders paid him with gold and silk root. Now, the Artificer has also forged some evidence. Y'all haven't seen what that is yet. You've been given clues about it, but that is on this list as well. And remember, all of you have a wicked action. That is inspiration. You can decide for any roll that you guys make, you can get advantage on it. But you have to democratically agree as a group that that deserves the wicked inspiration. And y'all got that
Okay.
because you put Goblin on the jury, who is in y'all's pocket. EB, where'd your token go?
You moved
Oh.
to the
I
chair
sat
there.
down.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Inchi, where are you sitting? Or standing?
And she's sitting with his best buddy Huel. That's where he's sitting.
Okay.
I don't know what that one, little buddy. He was gonna point to the Z in between the Artificer and the black staff up there.
God damn it.
I mean, if you really want to, I can move back behind with full thump.
Yeah, and she sits right next to
Yeah.
the Artificer and waves at her. Hi.
Okay, hold up. So Huel first, because Inchi's following Huel. Huel, you come and sit right here, and the Artificer goes, "Oh, hello, Huel. I'm glad you can make it." And the Black Staff kind of like looks you up and down. As the Black Staff is sitting here, a member of the City Watch runs up to her and whispers something in her ear, and the Black Staff says, "Go, deal with it. This is far more important." And a member of the City Watch runs away out of this room. But 2 other members of the City Watch stay behind. So they work in groups of 3.
Yeah, I was mostly just trying to get up here to tell her Thorgan's waiting outside, and I was gonna move back, like down
Oh,
here,
Okay,
and she can
perfect.
creep up and sit here if he wants.
Perfect. You tell her that, and she says, "I'm trying to study before I have to prosecute a case, but sure, yes, Thorgrim. Let us. I will go." She
I don't know what he
says,
wants, but he's being a pest outside for some reason.
She looks at you, Huel, and she has these bags under her eyes. Her hair is a bit greasy. She looks like she's tried to hide that by tying it back in a bow. You know that it's been a full month since she had her entire artificial system cleaned. The way that the gears grind against each other inside her body and inside her leg and arm really take a toll on her. And she says, "I'm glad you're here. I'll be right back. Some fresh air will probably do me good." And the artificer begins to leave the courtroom. El Zerna will come and sit beside you, EB, and Sad Boy will come and sit beside his friend Blinken. And Schema will go and sit in front of you, Blinken, and he says, I could talk to Silas, maybe get some info about what's going on. I have no idea what's about to happen, Blinken.
Yeah, Blinken will nod and say, "Yeah, I mean, any information would be good."
So we just play it normal, and if Davil or Istrid or Zaraj get out of control, we'll handle it then, right?
And Blinken like looks at the the crew that sit around, kind of like go left and right, looking around, and then I look back at Schemo and nods and says, "Yeah, I believe we'll try our best to stop if there's going to be anything nefarious that's going to happen."
Okay. The artificer steps outside, and a minute later, Thorgrin, you see her step out onto the docks ward. She looks at you and she digs through something in her coat pocket and she puts it on around her head to keep herself warm. And then she also pulls out a long wrapped cigar and she steps out onto the docks ward and she lights it and says, "Need a little something to take the edge off, Thorgrin. I'm sure you understand. What can I do for you?"
It's a trap. We're going to be ambushed. They have people inside. It's not safe. Either we have to cancel it or we got to execute them now. There's going to be a big problem. They got fanboys inside the guards. The one that escorted us in is a bad person. She's going to help them escape. I guarantee it. We know that they have a pact with their followers. I'm going full rat mode right now.
She takes a long puff of that cigar and hands it over towards you. Do you take it?
I'm going to finish it off.
In just one giant puff.
Yes.
You take a big puff of it. It is scented to taste a little bit like coffee and espresso. And you just finish it off, and she looks really disappointed at that. And she says, "Yes, Thorgrin, I know. Why do you think I arranged to have the half pints here today?"
No, the thing is they're gonna find a way to disable the magic field. I guarantee that there's more than enough guards to get them to help them with this. We need to get the warden involved. We need to get extra security. We need McElroy down here. We need his griffin.
McElroy is in the courtroom. There are a dozen guards inside. I know that a few of the guards have become fans. I've been on top of this, Thorgrin. Some of the guards are still, or most of the guards are clean. Good City Watch people. And she says, "You can't disable the anti-magic field. It's not something that we turn on. It's not something that we power. It is
They're
something
gonna find
that
the
is
switch.
just,
They're gonna pull it.
it is not powered by a magical device. It is just in this area. Something ancient here happened long ago that doesn't allow magic. That's why the prison was built here. The prison was built around the anti-magic field. The anti-magic was not built around the prison."
Okay, fine. I'll relax if we can at least kneecap the Doom Raiders.
She says, "Well, that's what I'm aiming to do. Are you prepared to testify? Will you stand up
how's
to
the outfit?
cross-examination?"
Do
If
I
we
look
can,
official enough?
she says, "You look, frankly, the best you have looked." She said, "Oh, I should have gotten you a shirt. But it doesn't matter. So I should
I'm
paint
wearing.
them."
I'm wearing I'm wearing a full outfit.
Oh, okay, so you
I'm
dress.
fully clothed. I'm wearing the guard outfit with the
Oh,
the quick
yeah,
pull off
you
plate
told me.
armor.
You told me. She
Yeah.
says, "Thorgrin, you can wear the uniform of a City Watch officer. You are not a City
I was
Watch officer.
deputized.
Why did you smoke all of my cigar? I don't have any coffee in this damn ice cold prison." Arrgh. And she kind of
You
stomps her
deputized
feet.
me.
Deputized a month ago. Thorgrin, that does not
And-
make you a City Watch officer. You cannot wear the insignia.
Oh
That
no,
is a
this
crime.
is a personal insignia given to me by Lady what's her nuts or lack thereof.
So that is the symbol of Lady Nyra's house. She is
Yes.
a close friend. She says, "That is great that you. That's the woman you were dancing with at the ball." She kind of
Yes.
looks you up and down. Because I remember you rolled a natural 20 on that
Yeah,
dance, and
I
she
was
just is
really
kind.
good at it.
She just kind of remembers you just tearing it up on the dance floor, and she's like, and she shakes that loose in her head, and she
Could
says,
I teach you how
you-
to Dougie, ma'am?
"You cannot wear the uniform. Especially if I'm
Deputize
going
me.
to call you to testify." She says,
Oh.
"Thorgrin, roll a charisma check."
What charisma?
Yeah, that's true.
18!
18.
Oh my God.
Oh,
She says, "Oh my God, do you have anything to smoke? Do you have any coffee, any coffee powder, anything?" Fuck, I
Did
take
I
Silk Root
give-
at this point.
Oh, Funny you should say that. I'm gonna dig around inside my chest plate. More evidence in case things got hairy. We could plant it on some of the guards, and I'm gonna pull out a tiny bit of the silk root powder.
She goes, "Oh, I was kidding. Are you offering?"
I mean, I'll do some if you do some.
Okay, yeah.
Got
Each
there.
of you, like, you lick your finger and you stick it into the pouch, and your finger comes out coated with it. She just does the tip of her finger. How much of your finger do you do?
I do
The
equal.
whole stub. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I just take the entire bag. Just
You ingest silk root powder through your mouth, so you rub your finger like on your tongue and like along your gums and stuff. And she goes, "Ooh, oh, that's like 10 cups of coffee at once. Oof. Are you ready to put these bastards to death, Thorgrim?"
do I need to do a con save?
No, because you just did the tip of your finger.
Oh, that's all she. Oh, wow, coward. Okay, yeah. I'll stuff it back down into the guard uniform.
Did you want to do more?
Not yet.
Okay. She says, "Well, hold up. Give me that. You said I could use it for evidence."
I said if it gets hairy, we can use it as evidence.
She says,
And plus, who knows? You just said you're out of coffee and cigars. It might be a long day.
She says, "Good idea." And she starts walking back towards the prison, and she says, "Don't tell Huel."
Oh my god, she actually agreed with me. What the hell's happening? I'm going to start walking and shaking my head.
She is stressed the fuck out. All right, Thorgrim, as soon as you step into the prison, you notice that the artificer tries to hide it.
Wait,
Uh-huh.
would the briefcase of holding explode outwards if I brought it in here?
Make that decision before you walk into the door. I'm not going to tell you.
Oh my god, I have so much incriminating self-evidence in there. Nothing bad will happen. I'll hand the briefcase to the artificer so they're less likely to question about it.
She says, "I'm not touching that."
Just hold it. It looks official, and I had to use the excuse of getting paperwork.
She grabs it and walks into the prison, and with that 17 dexterity she rolled, it looks like she's completely normal despite this anti-magic field. She just limps a slight bit. You guys walk through the rest of the prison. Thorgrim, you can feel this pain in your ears as the anti-magic field kind of dampens your hearing. But you swallow, you blow your nose, and that pressure kind of goes away. And you follow the artificer to the courtroom, which is over here. This is area R13, technically.
Stepping in through the door, I'm gonna yell as loud as I can, "Hey, Huel, she did silkweed." I'm kidding.
Just narc immediately.
Yeah, just no hesitation. Door opens. She's a druggie.
She did just a little tiny bit. She walks up and she sits back down at her chair, and she starts looking through her notes. Thorgrim, where do you sit? Did I drag you back over here? Oh, there we go.
Where am I? Right here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, perfect. Where's my map? Being silly. I see that there's a spot right here. So,
My God. You sit down next to the Blackstaff and the Artificer, and the Artificer sighs deeply, and the
Ma'am?
Blackstaff says, "Are you a member of the City Watch? I don't believe I've met you before."
I'm gonna look down at my seat. Oh, geez, I think this is assigned seating. Sorry, I'm in the wrong spot. Excuse me, and I'm gonna skittle away.
Okay. All right, you sit next to a bandit from the Thieves Guild. You can tell by the purple handkerchief they wear around their neck. As you all settle into this room, you notice something very upsetting. This room smells like feces, like dung, that has clung to the walls for decades and decades. It bites at your nose, and the smell of it just doesn't go away. The courtroom is silent, but everybody is kind of upset about it. Does anyone say anything?
Somehow
did you-
this smells worse than the sewer.
It does.
I'm gonna lean over to Inchy and be like, "Did Thorgrim bath this morning? I could. That smell is him."
I don't know. It smells kind of nice in here to me.
Oh God.
I'm gonna lean forward to Evie. Did it smell like this before I entered?
Yes.
Yeah, I wasn't paying attention.
Yes, it did. I forgot
Okay.
to. That's just what this room smells like.
I was gonna say.
No, I mean, my
blame the
character says
artificer.
that
If anyone asks, it was the artificer. She did it.
Elzana says, yes, it smelled like that the entire time. And Schemo says, leans back to you, Blinken, and says, yeah, in that door right over there, that's where they keep the dung buckets from all the prisoners. They're really not supposed to use this room.
Lovely.
All right. So as y'all are standing here, the judge is up here at her table with her big warhammer, looking over some paperwork and talking to the members of the jury. There's juror number 1, the deep gnome model, Waterdavian model. Inshi's cousin, a goblin, dressed very nicely, and a juror who is what's a cat person in D&D?
Tabaxi.
Leonine?
Tabaxi.
Ah.
A tabaxi woman who just seems in wonder of all of this around her. She is excited to be a member of the jury. And then standing here with chains around their hands are Davil Starsong, Istrid Horn, and Zaraj the Hunter. And everybody notices that Davil is kind of looking at all the members of the Half Pints one by one. Zaraj is kind of looking just straight ahead, looking very checked out, and Istrid is looking down towards the ground. The hum of that anti-magic field hangs in the air. Does anybody want to do anything before the trial officially starts?
No, I don't think
set.
so. Not me.
Oh. Yeah, I'll take off the guard uniform, but I'll leave the insignia.
Okay, fair enough. Let's see, I wrote down the process for the trial.
So I'm just gonna stand up in one hand and just pull a string or like a piece of like leather cording, and the armor's just going to the floor.
Great. Wonderful. You still have the gauntlets on, though.
Yes, I do.
Okay. Give me a second, guys. I'm going to chow down on something real quick, like a protein bar, and then I'll come right back.
I'm gonna have a quick smoke then.
Okay. Leia, let's meet back up in 5 minutes. All right, I am back. All right. Go. Get out of here, dog. Go. So there is a new action movie out that people are calling the second coming of the raid. Go.
Furious.
It's called, yeah, The Furious. I'm going to try and
Yeah.
see it when I'm in Minneapolis over the weekend.
When will the fast come out?
Get
That's
out.
in post-production.
I'm more curious when the Fast and Furious comes out.
There is a movie, the 10th, the Fast movie that I think is called The Fast, coming out.
God damn it. Why couldn't they put Fast and, on Fast 10, just called Fast 10, the seatbelt? See, I'm a fucking brilliant marketing person. Why don't they just fucking hire me?
That was fucking
Yep.
good. That was very good. Okay. Kirby, are you back? I'll take that as a no.
In theory.
Brax, are you back?
No.
Good.
Okay.
We're done.
Sam?
Okay.
Yeah.
Sam is here.
Yep.
Kirby. All right. We will go ahead and get started. So the judge steps away from the jury. She steps up to her desk and she continues looking at some papers. Istrid looks at the floor. Zaraj looks dead ahead. Davil has looked at every single one of the half pints, and he starts keeping a rhythmic tick with his mouth, going tick, or like clicking his tongue, sounding like a clock. Tick, tock, tick, tock. The judge slams her hammer of justice on the table and says, "The people of Waterdeep versus the Doom Raiders, Istrid Horn, Davil Starsong, and Zaraj the Hunter. The trial begins now, and it will end today. Prosecution, make your case, and then defense."
They're guilty. I seen it with my own eyes. They did everything they did worse.
Oh my god.
Hang those some bitch.
Order! Order in the courtroom.
I was trying to think of like quotes I could say, but
I trained them. They're guilty.
I don't
oh,
think
yeah,
those.
it went straight to Uncle Ruckus.
How do you spell Aarakocra?
Don't even try.
ARKO
K-O?
O
Nope.
AARAKOCRA.
A-A?
Yeah.
Oh, damn. I was trying to find a token for an Aarakocra, but I don't think I have it.
Jonathan.
Oh, 1 second. Are you looking for the Aarakocra?
Yeah. Oh, no. Okay.
No, I don't want to do that.
I found it.
Nope, I'm sending you this one because I think it's funny looking.
Yo, I'm back.
All right.
I fell asleep.
Sam just stepped away. That's great, Brax. I don't
Yeah,
have
it
time
just
to.
zoomed in on his head.
I don't have time to make that a token, though.
Oh, give me 2 seconds.
Yeah, do that for me.
Back.
All right, great. So last into the courtroom is this Black Eagle Aarakocra person who comes and sits at the very back, and the artificer steps up to give her opening statement. She steps up and she starts pacing back and forth in front of the Doom Raiders, the people that she is accusing of high crimes against Waterdeep. And she says, Your Honor, members of the Magisterial Court, members of the Parole Board, Jonathan, good to see you, and witnesses gathered here today. Waterdeep is often called the City of Splendors. It is a title earned through centuries of trade, art, and most importantly, the rigid adherence to the Code Legal. Without the law, the city is nothing more than a collection of rotting wood and overprivileged egos. Standing before you today is not a musical troupe. They are not artists, nor are they the voice of a generation. They are a structural defect, a statistical anomaly. They are a mechanical failure in the clockwork of our society. They are known as the Doom Raiders, and for far too long they have treated our streets as their private stage and our citizens as their captive audience. The charges today are twofold, supported by exhaustive evidence and sworn testimony from witnesses who, unlike the defense's associates, have no history of memory altering enchantments, nor a long history of violations of the Code Legal. And Silas stands up and says, Objection! My clients have been cleared from all previous cases. The artificer continues. First, the smuggling and distribution of silkroot. During the recent Moonsphere activities, my division intercepted a shipment of silkroot powder that the Doom Raiders were going to distribute using their fans as dealers. Secondly, the attempted mass murder at the Moon Dance, and we are charging them with the murder of Three Fingers, the halfling bard, who died at the Moon Dance. We will also be showing other bodies that we know for certain were dumped in the Dockswood by the Doom Raiders. What the Doom Raiders do is not a performance. They execute. They deal contraband. Had it not been for the rapid deployment of the City Watch and our deputies, the Moonsphere would have been a mass grave for the citizens of Waterdeeps. The defense will claim that they are merely performers, that they are innocent, that they do not know what happens. I have submitted into evidence logistical logs, notes from the Doom Raiders themselves, as well as witnesses to their many crimes. Waterdeep does not need more bardic dirges. It does not need famous last words. It needs a clean streets, windows that are not broken. It needs a closed cell. Under the Code Legal, Article 4, Section 1, attempted murder of a city official, I also charge the Doom Raiders with an attempt on my life. Your Honor, the City Watch will rest its case on facts and nothing more. It is time we brought the curtain down on the Doom Raiders. And she is going to roll a charisma check. I am keeping track of these charisma checks. She passes. Silas the Spur Sterling steps forward and begins pacing in front of the accused, the Doom Raiders. He says, Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, judge, and assembled citizens of Waterdeep, what you are here today to witness is nothing more than a wonderful spectacle. See, Waterdeep is a city of rules where random rogue agents may not come and bring false evidence against anyone they wish. It must be proven. I will not go into a lengthy defense of my clients, not yet at least. I will save that for cross examination. What I ask everyone here today to witness is the prosecution putting forward a fraudulent case. They have kept evidence from us. We do not know what we are defending my clients against. Not only that, we have a decade plus of cases where the Doom Raiders have been accused of various crimes and always committed, at my hand, of course. But if the city ever had the evidence, they would have put my clients away long ago. If they were willing to forge cases before, be too aggressive before, what are they willing to do today? Ladies and gentlemen, the artificer just lied to you. It is the defense today that will rest upon facts. And Silas comes and sits down. That was opening statements. The defense will call witnesses first. Well, no, they don't know the charges. The prosecution will call witnesses first. During this lull, as the artificer is gathering up her notes, you hear Davil again clicking his tongue, making the sounds tick, tock, tick, tock. Blinken, Alchrist leans over to you and says, "This will surely be a historic trial. This is uh, this is quite insane. I've heard that the artificer will ask for execution if the Doom Raiders are found guilty. What do you think, my boy?"
Well, it depends on the severity of the crimes. Do I think they deserve the death penalty? Personally, I don't think so. But again, it just depends on the crimes.
I'm gonna wave over at Blinken.
I shrug at or what?
Come here.
I look at Ulkers and I kind of, excuse me, and I'm going to go walk towards Thorgan.
The judge tells you to sit down quickly, but you're already like halfway to Thorgrim, so you just sit down.
Sorry.
Yeah.
And
I think I have a problem.
wait, what?
Yeah, they know about Mr. Man. What if they made a deal with him to get them out of this, and we didn't think about a way to counteract that deal?
Well, anything is possible, I suppose.
All right, so if you charge in on the right and I go in on the left, we can get 2 out of 3.
I'm not fighting anyone right now. What are you talking about?
Keep it quiet. You don't need to raise your voice when you say fight.
EB, Elzerna leans next to you. You can see her pink hair coming to your peripheral vision, and she says, "EB, are you sure you can stand being cross-examined by that Silas fella?"
Yeah, I think I'll be fine.
Okay. Volothamp is scribbling furiously in his notepad next to you, Huel. Do you say anything to Inchi or Volo or the artificer?
I'm kind of just letting it play. I'm kind of just keeping an eye on everybody. I'm eyeballing the Silas now.
You're gonna what with Silas?
I'm just eyeballing him, like staring him down.
He is not looking at his notes. He is sitting back in his chair. He seems very calm, very relaxed. As y'all are waiting for the artificer, another member of the City Watch steps up towards the black staff and whispers something. Inchi, roll a perception check if you would like to eavesdrop. Huel, you can roll one as well, but you're further away, so roll with disadvantage.
Got a nat 1.
Fantastic. Huel,
I don't know how to roll perception on this. I'll just roll twice and take the lower, right?
What are we rolling, sorry?
yeah, that's how you do disadvantage on this. Not you, just Inchi and Huel.
I couldn't figure out a couple high rolls anyway.
And she's digging for earwax deep in there.
Ooh, yeah. So Huel, you don't get that nat 20, but with the 18, you hear. Inchi, you're just so attuned to magic that being back in this prison, it messes with your ability to hear things. So you definitely can't hear this whispering. But Huel, you pick up on it. With your musical talents, you're somehow able to tune out this anti-magic hum. You seem to be able to identify it and then ignore it. And you can hear the City Watch say, "Miss Blackstaff, there has been another explosion in the city. We request your help. We need help organizing all the members of the City Watch." And the Blackstaff looks at him and says, "The trial just started." And he says, "Ma'am, I'm simply relaying facts." And the Blackstaff leans over to Artie and says, "Artie, I have to go. Prosecute your case. Prosecute it well. Do not worry about what happens outside these walls. Put these fellas away for life, or put the axe to them. And the black staff gets up and begins walking out of the courtroom, and the judge says, After this, no one will move in this courtroom. Pick your seats. Pick whether you are in or out. I will not tolerate anything else disturbing this proceeding. The black staff apologizes and leaves the room with both members of the City Watch. Or
Blinken, we should go warn the artificer.
also with Griffin McElroy. Huel, do you do anything?
No, I'm trying to sitting back.
All right. The artificer steps forward and says, In all pursuance of the death sentence against the Doom Raiders, I call forth our first witness, Blaken Plantfoot.
I gotta say almost loudly, why? And I'm gonna walk.
I think that you... No, I'm so sorry, Blinken. You said that you didn't want to testify. I'm so
Why?
sorry. I'm so
Why?
sorry. Undercuts the gravity of the moment.
No. I still love that. Just the why. Like, just got the mistake written down on the paper.
He's still
She-
standing up.
She genuinely... I'll do it in canon. No, she genuinely read her notes wrong, just like I did. She's making disadvantage on all of her intelligence checks. She says, "Oh, I apologize to the court. Thorgrin Iron Eater."
I
Oh,
look
that's
at
me.
Thorgrin.
I stand up.
She
Here.
says, "Please come to the front of the court."
Oh, yes.
Thorgrin, let me control your token real quick. As you step up here, you have the choice to go up to the judge, left or right. You're standing in front of Davil Starsong. Istrid Horn is to your left. Zaraj is to your right.
Okay, I guess I go up to the right.
All right. You walk past Zaraj, and she has been looking forward this whole time, kind of zoned out. But as you walk by, she leans forward, pulling on her chains. You hear them creak under her enormous orcish strength, and she whispers, "We can tell this whole courtroom about the Vault of Dragons. Don't testify against us."
Oh my
Thorgrin-
god, I'm being intimidated.
She whispered it very subtly. Do you say that?
I mean, if they tell them about the vault, they'll forget. Because they have
Incorrect.
to use the dragon to make
Uh,
people remember.
Blinken, you're not next to Thorgrin. Thorgrin, roll an intelligence check.
Well, no, I've heard Blinken say that before, didn't I?
Yeah, you know this, but
Oh yeah, actually, yeah.
I mean, that's a
Vrax,
2.
I mean, your first thought sounds pretty good to you. If they announce that anything about the Vault of Dragons, everyone will just forget it.
As far as I'm aware, I believe that's the case.
All right.
And I'm confident with that. Yeah.
All right. So, do you show the court any reaction to what Zaraj just said?
Not yet.
Okay.
But I do walk up.
You walk up to the judge, and she says, "What god do you swear by, dwarf?"
Insert god name dot text.
The whole reason that you get radiant damage.
I had it remembered. There was I was going to lean into it, and then it just never came up again.
The god that you have met all 3 times you have almost died. You place your hand on the table, and she says, "Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? Any violation of such, any perjury of any crime, can be punished."
I'm going to start opening my mouth and go cross-eyed and have a bit of drool come out. I'm going to look visibly confused by the amount of words that was just spoken.
She says, "Do you understand me, Thorgrin Iron Eater?"
Yes, ma'am.
She says, "Turn around and testify." You turn around, and you can see that all 3 of the Doom Raiders are still facing the court, but they've turned their neck around to look at you. The 3 members of the jury stand, writing in notebooks notes that they find relevant. The judge sits behind you, her hand on the head of her hammer of justice. And the artificer says, "Thorgrin Iron Eater, you told me in a confession during a private investigation that members of the Doom Raiders have tried to kill you. Please tell your story."
Well, they were in all black. They were clearly affiliated with the Doom Raiders. Now,
Silas
question.
stands up. Objective affiliated.
1 second, I'm about to ask about that.
Okay.
The question was, what, any of these three, or just Doom Raiders general? Like, as the
Ishrid,
question.
Ishrid, Dabble, Zaraj, and Schemo are the Doom Raiders. Everybody else that you fought this story has been a fan of the Doom Raiders.
Yeah, no. Just restate the question for a second.
The Artificer says, "You told me that members of the Doom Raiders tried to kill you. Please tell
Yes.
the court your story."
Well, we were out doing insert what we were doing at the time. I genuinely forget.
No, Thorgrim, you are testifying.
We were out shopping, me and the others, and one of the Doom Raiders attacked us, and they said, "This is what you get." And then I couldn't tell who said it, but it was a very masculine hand. And I'm gonna look over at Zaraj and be like, I mean, could have been her hands, but they had a hood on, and I know it's one of them. I can tell you that for sure.
The Artificer goes, "That sounds terrifying, Mr.
Oh yes, I
Ironeater."
have scars. I have, fresh cut. I got a bruise on my shoulder, and I'm gonna start pointing at my shoulder in a weird angle.
The Artificer looks at members of the jury and says, "To be out shopping and accosted." And Silas stands up and says, "Objection, Mr. Ironeater. How do you still have a bruise on your shoulder when my clients have been in jail for more than a month?"
It was a deep injury. Have
Ow.
you ever had internal bleeding, sir?
I will come back to that in cross-examination. The Artificer says, "So, describe everything you can about this assailant. Or assailants."
Like I said, they had.
And she raises her eyebrows at you.
Well, you see, again, they were hooded, masked. Very well. The one who attacked me was again very masculine. Who's taller, Zaraj or Davil?
I'll say Zaraj.
Okay. Well, he wasn't that big of a guy, but like I said, very, very muscular hands. It could have been Davil, but
Yeah.
there were three of them for sure. So
Says, "You are certain that 3 people in all black attacked you?"
oh yes, and they sung at us and tried to make us
They sang at you.
be mind controlled. Yeah, bard stuff.
Oh, I can see how you are confused. Skilled
Yes.
adventurers such as this would be great at subterfuge. What
They
did
made
they
their
sing?
whole lives about it too, right?
What?
They
Yes,
even became a band.
yes,
So they are
exactly.
proficient in playing in public, so they could have gotten the jump on us easily.
Objection, says Silas, and the judge says, "Oh shoot, what is it? It's sustained
Overruled.
and overruled." Objection, testifying, and the judge says overruled. That's what he's here to do. And the Artificer says, "What words did they use when they were singing, Mr. Thorgrim, if you can remember from such a traumatic experience?"
Oh, plenty of words. Hurtful words. It made my ears bleed. One of my shopping buddies, they fell on the ground holding their ears at one point. One of them got mind controlled, and we had to slap him to get him out of it. So not only did we have to stop them, we had to harm a friend to prevent them from harming others out of their control. That's
Mr.
just
Thorgrim,
barbarous.
what specific words, what notes, would you recognize them if they were sung again? Was it from a popular song?
Oh, very depressing shit.
Very depressing lyrics.
Sorry, ma'am. I'm gonna look over at the judge. Didn't mean to cuss. The very hurtful words and depressing stuff. Stuff like an angry teenager would write when they get denied an extra, I don't know, peninsula dog.
The judge says, "Artificer, you are fishing. Mr. Ironeater, do you recall any specific words that were sung? If not, it is okay."
No. Oh, Sean had to bail.
Oh, no.
Exact words, no.
Okay. And the Artificer says, "And what wounds did anyone from your shopping group sustain?"
Big ol' handprint across the face, for one.
Okay.
Maybe knocked a couple teeth loose. I don't know. That was a very good slap. I'm quite proud of myself on that one. Bleeding ears, headaches, nausea, sudden urge to harm other people, involuntarily, of course.
She says, "That is very, very brave of you to say, Mr. Thorgren. Thank you for your testimony today. And Thorgren, you just told a bunch of lies, so you're going to have to make a deception check. But how do you want to come off to the jury? As sympathetic, as stoic and trustworthy? What vibe are you trying to give them?"
Well, I still have the sigil of Lady Naira on my shirt, or I suppose, yeah, I'd be wearing a shirt. I took off the armor, not my outfit. So I'm wearing that. I try to come off as trustworthy, but also I'm trying to recall as to what happened.
Okay. Roll a deception check.
All right.
We're going to roll this for the prosecution and the defense.
Why did none of you Bardic inspire me before this?
Yeah, I'll Bardic inspire you. I'll just throw an arrow at you.
Just throw a paper airplane at me casually.
Yeah.
All right. Deception 10. We're fine.
Okay. The prosecution has nothing more for this witness. Thank you, Mr. Iron Eater. Silas steps forward and says, "Mr. Thorgren, your story there, it seemed to have a lot of holes in it. At first you said you were accosted by one assailant, and suddenly your story jumped to 3 assailants. But I guess so long on, it'd be hard for you to remember. Did you by any chance make a official report of this to a city watch officer? Give a statement that was written down, preserved for the record?"
I'm gonna look over at the Artie, side eye her.
She gives you a very slight nod. She's been caught off, or a slight shake of her head. There is not a report for this.
Oh my god, you're right. I completely forgot. Like I said, we sustained some pretty big injuries.
Oh, it slipped your mind.
Well,
You've had
like
that
I
bruise
said-
for a month. That wasn't a reminder to go down to the city watch officer and remind them of the time 3 assailants psychically assaulted you and your friends while you were doing nothing more than
Have you ever
shopping?
been psychically attacked, sir? Do you know how
Yes.
much your head gets all loopy and goes all over the place?
So, you agree that your mind was assaulted and that you're loopy and all over the place. How are the members of the jury
No, that is
supposed to
not what I
trust your
said.
testimony?
Sir, if you're going to twist my words like you plan your defenses, I have bad
I'm
news.
sorry,
for you.
can you not put up to questioning? And the artificer says, "Objection. The defense is being hostile." And the
Your
judge
Honor,
says,
badgering?
The judge says, "Overruled. Mr. Thorgren, he has a right to cross-examine your testimony. Choose your words carefully."
I am currently in a sane state of mind. I can confirm that.
On the day of the trial,
Yes.
awfully convenient for the prosecution. Withdrawn, he says before the artificer can even object to it. He says, "Mr. Thorgren, I don't mean to cast aspersions on your character. I am, of course, just defending my clients from a very hostile prosecutor. I assume that a woman as morally rigid as the artificer chooses her witnesses well. Mr. Thorgren, have you ever run into trouble with the law?"
With the law?
With the law.
I can proudly say that I was actually deputized by the law, so I have in fact upheld the law.
Yes, I'm seeing at this report of the assault at the moon dance that the artificer filed 30 minutes before the trial started that you were
Oh no, I'm
deputized.
referring to the other time.
What do you mean?
Was there not another time we were deputized in order to hunt down before that?
No, you were informants before that.
Oh, sorry, that's right. I was an official oh no, I don't want to say that either. Not yet. Repeat question, please, sir.
Mr. Thorgren, have you ever run into any trouble with the law?
No, I believe I have not.
Really? What stands before us today is a man with a spotless record. Is that what you're saying?
I'm as clean as you are.
Across all of Faerun, Mr. Thorgren.
I've never been caught. No.
He says, oh, you've never been caught doing what?
No, that's not what I said in character. That was an out loud thought. I don't think I've ever been. No, I've never done nothing. Oh, good boy.
Not even in the town of Phandalin.
You mean Fandelver?
Either or.
Oh no.
He says, Your Honor, I would like to present to the court. I assume I will be allowed to do so. The artificer can file 30 minutes before the trial starts. Surely I can file a piece of counter evidence 30 minutes later. The judge says, The circumstances for evidence in this trial were unusual. If it is relevant, Mr. Silas, I will let you present. And Silas walks up to the bench on the opposite side from the jury, and he whispers, he says, On the boat ride over here, I reached out to my friend at Candlekeep. Keeps a record of all the criminal prosecutions over the land of Faerun, a centralized resource, if you would, Judge. And this deputy here, Thorgren Ironeater, was accused of multiple violent crimes and robberies in the city of Fandor. And he presents a piece of paper that says that you were arrested but never convicted of anything, Thorgren. What do you say?
Yes, Your Honor. As you can see there, it says, I was questioned and detained, but never officially charged or sentenced. Or, as you can see, it's all accusation, hearsay. Defend the caravans, bandits go back to town after licking their wounds. Hey, people stole our caravan, you gotta prove them wrong.
Silas says, Your Honor, surely the jury deserves to know of this man's past. He's going to make a charisma check. Thorgren, you can say something else to try to give yourself advantage on this charisma check against him.
Do you have do you have a problem with a hardworking dwarf? I'm just trying to make,
He says,
the city a better place.
I simply
Try to
want all the facts on the table, Mr. Ironeater.
Do you not like the working class?
Is that what you're going to try and say?
I'm going to look at him. Like, I'm going to turn in my seat a little bit. Face him. Why are you personally attacking me? What have I done to you?
He says, You decided to be witness. Your character is part of your testimony.
I'm trying to do... I'm going to stop talking, and I'm going to look at him and just start envisioning a rotisserie chicken. And I'm just going to smile.
You're each going to make
say anything.
Opposing charisma checks. If Silas wins, he gets to say this to the jury. If not, he has to keep it a secret.
All right, what am I beating?
An 18.
Oh,
or
easy.
Plus 1, 19.
Okay, I got a 14.
Okay, Silas wins, and the judge says, looking over this piece of paper, This is certainly a lot of arrests, Mr. Thorgren. I do believe the jury has a right to know. And Silas steps away and says, And of course, justice strikes again. Mr. Thorgren, you testified that you had no run-ins with the law, but you have a string of accusations, official accusations, from the city of Phandalin. If you were not honest and upfront with us here today, why should we trust anything that you say?
I was honest and upfront. I have no convictions with the law. I have never been held accountable to any incidents.
But the question was, have you ever had a run-in with the law?
Like I said, in a negative way.
Well, moving on, Mr. Thorgren. Your testimony was very vague. You said that you didn't see anyone's faces. How do you know?
Could I look at the suspect's hands? I could tell you right now which hand it was.
He smirks at you. You caught him. He says, "Well, go right ahead, Mr. Thorgren. Surely, face the people that you're accusing." And the judge says, "May all the Doom Raiders raise their hands into the air," and they all do their best while their hands are handcuffed. Thorgren, what do you do?
Well, I know Zeraj was the one that attacked me because I rushed the big one that had the bow.
Uh-huh. Yeah, y'all had fought them once at the Court of the Dancing Moon. And Zaraj fired upon y'all once, disguised as the Shadow Man.
I'm gonna stand up and walk on over.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna be like, "Can you lower your hand?" Not that tall.
She crouches down onto your level, so you're eye level with her, and she lowers her hands. The slack, or her chain goes slack as she lowers herself to the ground.
How close is anyone else to me? Am I able to whisper to her?
Yeah, you said you walked right over to her.
Okay. I'm gonna whisper very, very quietly. Plead guilty, and at worst, you can get life. Maybe they'll knock it down to a couple of years.
She says, and she leans forward and she says, "No choice. Have to get the vault." And what y'all are going to do is make opposed intimidation checks.
All right.
Ooh, she got a 2. So she tries to make that sound big and bad, like there's nothing you could do to stop them. But it comes across as hollow, especially because she's in chains.
Okay. I got a 16.
Zaraj kind of loses her nerve, and she looks over at Davil with a concerned look in her face. And Davil looks at her and shakes his head. Silas says, "Mr. Thorgren, you were supposed to point out the hands that you said accosted you."
I am looking. Nope. I was wrong. It was not Zaraj. Gonna side eye her and waddle over to Davil. I won the intimidation check. Ha ha ha.
Yeah.
Same thing, sir. Hands down.
He lowers his hands down to you and says, "Don't sniff them. I was with your mom last night."
I was gonna say you smell like your sister, but so
I
same
only
thing,
know
I'm gonna-
where. Oh, and she's not even here. I'm gonna say, is that on record? EB.
They're whispering.
Same
or-
thing. I'm gonna be.
Yeah, no, Davil said that out loud, so yeah, that would be on record. You see Volothrap write it down.
So I'm gonna pull him down a bit and be like, plead guilty, and worst you can get is life in prison, maybe a couple years, if y'all behave good, because we can try to knock down the charges. And didn't tell Zaraj this. If you cooperate, talk to the boys about giving Schemo a share to help resurrect what's his nuts.
You're offering to use some of the Vault of Dragons to resurrect Froggy.
Between me and him.
So it cost 50% of the Vault of Dragons to bring back Froggy, and you have promised the Avatar 60%. So
No,
you cannot
I'm not
do
telling
both.
him that our previous deals.
Okay, so you're lying.
That part I'm gonna lie about. Yeah.
Roll a deception check.
Deception 10.
He looks at you and says, as he's lowering his hands so you can inspect them, "We can, of course, just tell the artificer why you're so friendly with her.
Oh, we're all friends. She hates my guts.
You and your friends want her for her heart."
That's heartless. I have no intention of killing her. Your Honor.
Yes.
I'm guessing he's not agreeing to this
No.
deal.
He's not agreeing. They have to go for the Vault of Dragons. They made a deal with Avi.
Your Honor, these hands, in fact, look like the hands that accosted my friends and I.
Silas Sterling steps forward and says, "Those hands. The hands of Davil Starsong. Is that what you're saying?"
I got into a fight with Davil, too.
No offense to my client, but Thorgren said that the hands that accosted him were big and manly. Davil Starsong has the composure of a twig. His fingers are long and spindly, perfect for playing notes on that guitar.
Are you insulting this man's hands?
Davil says, "No, he's right. I'm a long and spindly guy. My fingers have been stretched over a lifetime of playing the lute. No one has ever described my hands as thick and manly, Your Honor."
Nope. These are the hands. They must have been enlarged by a spell.
Silas says,
But those are the scars.
"The defense has
They
no
were
more
enlarged by a
questions.
Xerox machine.
The defense has no more questions. Thorgren, roll a final deception check for the jury."
They're gonna total recall our asses. It was an inside job all along. 5.
Oh boy. All right. Having been thoroughly cross-examined, Thorgren, you go back to your seat, which was... where
As
was
I'm
that?
walking away,
Oh.
I'm going to proudly show off the Lady Naira badge, try to hopefully show off like, hey, this guy has a royal crest, maybe he is worth taking at his word.
You make eye contact with the juror who's a model, and he seems to recognize that.
I'm gonna
And
smile at him.
you go back to your seat, and
How'd I do, Blinken?
You made me proud.
Oh, you want to testify too?
No.
Oh.
Hugh, I forget. Did you want to testify about anything? I don't think you did.
I could.
What would you like to testify about?
I'll stop.
Yeah, you better stop yourself. Simmer down there, blinking. No. Are they like letting people come up, or are they like asking loud?
We'll say that you agreed to testify beforehand with the artificer. What would you like to testify about?
I'll come up. I'll start strutting down. I'm eyeballing this guy. I don't know how close I can get. The judge can hear me from here.
Well, hold up. You have to be called. So what,
Oh,
what are you going to testify about? Like, just metagame with me for a second.
he'll struts up anyways. But I'm going to testify about the night of the moon dance when we were almost murdered in the courtyard.
Okay, okay. The artificer says, for the charge of attempted murder against me, Lieutenant Annabeth Vespa, I call Huel. Huel, you walk up here and you are right in front of Davil Starsong. You have to go up to the judge. You can walk to your left or to your right.
I'll shoot me up left.
You walk past Istrid Horn. Davil Starsong continues clicking his tongue. Tick, tock, tick, tock. As you walk past Istrid, you hear the faintest humming in her voice. She's trying to find a note. But as you walk past, she says, we'll tell the artificer what you really want from her.
Oh, don't worry, I will.
She goes back to humming. You walk up to the judge and she says, "Do you swear to tell the truth and the whole truth?"
Nothing but the truth. And gives her a little bow.
Then turn and testify. The artificer steps forward and says, "Mr. Huel, you aided me on the night that the Doom Raiders attempted to assassinate me at the court of the Dancing Moon. Please tell us your story."
You know, a lot was happening that night. A lot was happening that night. A lot of ales being thrown around. But I remember the Doom Raiders were playing. I'm going to point to the three of them there.
Mm-hmm.
I remember Istrid and Dabble being there.
She says,
Mingzara was taken away before.
along with Schema Weirdbottle, correct? He was part of the band at this time.
He crosses his arms and he starts to think who else was there. I can't remember if Schema was there or not. I remember Dabble was there. Oh,
Okay.
Schema was?
Yeah. On the night of the Dancing Moons, Schema was on the Doom Raiders side. He was trying to kill the Artificer.
Yeah, I'll say that. I remember Dabble, point to Istrid. I can't recall the Hunter being there, but maybe they were.
She was. They were all there. So metagame, you know that they were all there, but you're only calling out Dabble and Istrid in the court.
Oh, I'll call them all the Doom Raiders.
Okay.
I was trying to remember back to actually like that session.
I believe one of the pinned messages is her report on that night. But she says, yes, Mr. Huel, you were in the anti-gravity bubble when it popped, right?
I was.
Could you tell the jury what it was like to be there floating in the air with so many people while the Doom Raiders sabotaged the anti-gravity field, causing many people to fall at least 60 feet, including myself?
You know, it's a split-second decision. It was it'd been a lot horrific if, my little self wasn't there. All those people would have died. Splattered all over the place.
She says, yes, you cast Featherfall and saved many lives, mine included. Unfortunately, the bard known as Three Fingers was not one of those lives saved, falling 60 feet to his death. Can you describe to the jury the horror of seeing his body? Silas says, objection, lead the witness. And
It was horrific, all the ongoers, all the children watching, coming to see a jester.
There?
Yes, those children, old people.
So you were testifying that the Doom Raiders, in an attempt to kill me, endangered children.
Everybody was in danger. Anybody could have been up in that gravity field.
She says, well, I am certainly grateful for you being there, Mr. Huel. The prosecution rests its case, and I'm so sorry for the horrific experience you had to go through. Huel, you did not tell a lie in all of that, so roll a charisma check with advantage.
I thought that was a 1, but it's a 7.
Huh?
18.
18. Nice. Very good. Silas steps forward for the cross-examination. Says, Mr. Huel, I have no doubt that the Experience that you had at the moon dance was confusing. To be hovering 60 feet in the air, dancing, weightless, only to have it disappear, and for the fear to catch your gut. However, in situations like that, it's hard to make good observations and decisions. How do you know for certain my clients are the reason that the anti-gravity field fell apart?
They were singing this song. I can't recall.
It was the ghost of you.
Yeah, their song, the hit song, "Ghost of You." The second I can't remember if it ended or hit the high point.
It was
This was a
close.
month ago, or however long ago it was. It's been a while.
He says, but surely if someone had targeted you, you would, oops, I changed Joel's map, my bad. Surely you would remember why you thought that. Why do you think that it was my clients that caused the anti-magic field to fail?
I'm pretty sure we started fighting with them afterwards.
Yes, my clients
And they
were
were
attacked.
arrested.
Are you admitting that you were the ones that attacked them?
They started attacking everybody else. Hold on.
So it sounds like you started to fall. You got scared and you lashed out at my clients. Do you?
Can I start pointing at Blinken and I, and the guard tabard, and point at Huel like we were deputized?
You can try to send a nonverbal signal to Huel. Yeah.
Okay. I do exactly that. I'm going to point at Huel I and hold up the guard tabard and point at the guard tabard.
I'm just shrugging my shoulders while he's pointing at me because I have no fucking clue what he's doing.
I'm gonna quickly put it under the table before the judge sees.
Yes, we're on official business.
Oh, official
we
business.
We were sheriffs. I mean, deputies.
Oh, you were deputized. By who?
It's kind of fuzzy. I'm going to look over at
Oh,
Artificer.
Oh, you don't remember which member of the City Watch made you deputies? You don't remember why you think the Doom Raiders are responsible for what happened at the Moon Court?
It was Annabeth. She deputized us all, okay?
The Artificer deputized you. When did she deputize you? Was it at the Moon Dance? Was it before? Was it after?
Mr. Silas, I can't recall. I think it was before.
She says, Silas says to the jury more than anybody, awful lot of convenient holes in the Artificer's narrative. I sure hope that the court agrees with me on that. Hugh, would you like to make some kind of specific accusation against an individual member of the Doom Raiders? Or is all you have, I do not recall?
I know it was them.
Oh.
I swore an oath. I'm not lying.
And you'd have no reason to lie, would you, Mr. Hugh?
None at all.
He steps forward and says, you have no personal incentive to see this trial go well, or in a direction that is contrary to the Doom Raiders' continued breathing.
I'm just out to see justice be done.
He steps forward and says, Mr. Huel, do you have a personal relationship with Miss Annabeth Vespa?
Who? Oh.
She's my friend. That's none of your damn business, Sterling.
She's just friends?
I can confirm that nothing has happened between the two, because I
The
have
judge
seen
says,
it.
sit down and be quiet.
Mike, is this where you make him deny his love for her with tears in his eyes? This is how you get them to have this dramatic breakup?
I'd be very happy if that happened. You can lie, but no, the dramatic moment with the Artificer comes later. Silas says, oh, so you're just friends.
He's like in that anime clinch where he's like clenching his head and like he's like grunting to himself. He's like,
he's in the friend zone. Gonna point at
yeah, we're really good friends.
Really good friends. Is that your testimony today here, Mr. Hugh?
It is.
All right, that's not a lie. I thought you were about to deny it. And he steps forward and he says, so, hold up. There's just one more thing, Mr. Hugh. She deputized you, but you're friends. Spend a lot of personal time with Miss Annabeth Vespa?
Over the past little while.
Interesting. Very interesting. The lack of professionalism in this case confounds me, Your Honor, but I'll leave it be. The defense rests against this witness. Huel, roll a charisma check. Or No, you lied to the jury. So real quick, make a deception check. You need to beat 12, or the jury will think you're lying to them.
No way.
Ooh.
Oh my god.
So the sweat dripping down your face, the way that you clenched your fist, the way that you couldn't keep it professional, the jury thinks you have some kind of personal relationship with the artificer. So
Oh, he's like staring at her. He's like twirling his hair. He's like so upset.
she is looking down at her notes, but like clenching her hand tightly. Huel, yes.
Could I crawl under the podiums here and try to like sit closer to the artificer?
I'm absolutely not going to stop you from doing that, but I don't know if the judge would be okay with it.
Can I stealth check it?
Yes, you can.
Cool. 16.
16. That's good enough. That's good enough. The judge looks down at her notes and begins to say the next thing. She looks up and notices you're in a different spot and like looks at you weird. But you are standing next to the artificer. Huel, before you leave, make a charisma check with the jury. Just a straight charisma check, no advantage.
Artie, they're battering him. They're battering him. They're
She says-
intimidating him.
She says, if I leaped to his defense there, it would have made everything look worse. You still got a 23? That's a bard for you. All right, Huel, you can go back to your seat.
Before I do, I'll be like, "Thank you for your time," to the judge and then to the jurors. I say
And
both to
remember,
them.
do the right thing.
And then
Huel-
walking back, I like mouth to the artificer, like, "I'm so sorry." As I'm walking past,
She says, don't talk to me.
I'm just mouthing it, like I'm so sorry.
Huel, as you walk by, like you can just feel Silas's gaze, like staring into you. Like he knows he can't prove it, but like he saw how you and the artificer were next to each other. He can tell. Huel, as you're walking back to your seat, the door to the courtroom opens, and the judge says, "What manner of disruption is this?" And all of you turn around, and you see a guard wearing all black leather armor, a hobgoblin with his ears pierced in multiple locations, carrying in a prisoner by chains around his arms and legs. And he says, "Sorry, Arda, it's time for a dung cleaning. We got to go to the dung closet and stuff like that." And the judge says, "That is purely unacceptable to happen during a trial." And the hobgoblin says, "That's standard procedure around here, Judge. We're not going to let the prisoners keep all this in their cells. They'll start throwing it around, using it as a weapon." And the judge says, "Make it quick, make it fast." Do any of y'all want to do anything right now?
I don't think I do. I'm just like,
Artie,
Yes.
shrugging and
if I could put the silk router in Silas's pockets, we could accuse him of doing drugs in court. Try to get him thrown out as a lawyer.
She says that certainly would go against the code of ethics.
I have a guy.
That certainly would be against the code of ethics. Can you do it here in this court?
I have a guy.
Okay. Hugh makes his way back to the seat. These two start heading towards the dung closet. Does anybody want to do anything before the final witness is called for the prosecution?
I was going to involve Inchi because he would be perfect for my little scheme right now.
You have time to do that.
I was gonna. Well, Sean left early, right?
Oh,
so
shit. Yeah, he did.
Yeah, I was gonna get Inchi to do his roguery because I'm sure he has a better stealth than me,
Hmm.
and get him to reverse pickpocket the silk route onto Silas, and then Artie can draw attention to him, ingesting and doing silk route.
Okay.
Oh, actually, cancel that. I look at the artificer. Can we say that Silas spiked us with silk route in an attempt to sabotage us?
She says that would be an insane accusation to make. One
But-
that he could surely defend against.
Not if we put, okay, we've already ingested it. We plant it on him and accuse him. If it's on him, he can't deny not having it.
True. Talk to Inchi. Okay, and it's after midnight for some people, so I'm going to call it here in just a second. So, Sean, we'll be back next session. Okay?
Yeah.
Um, the artificer stands up and says, "For the prosecution's final witness, we call Sad Boy McGee, who will testify to the Silk Route dealing and to everything else that the Doom Raiders have done." Sad Boy McGee begins walking up towards the Doom Raiders, and these two step into the dung closet. And that is where we're going to call it for tonight.
All right.
Hell yeah.
Yes.
Alrighty.
Next session should be very, very fun. Okay.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, that was
Should I
awesome.
prepare? Right?
Say what?
And shouldn't I prepare when I calls a witness?
Oh, yeah, you
Oh
needed to be
yeah,
called
you
too.
agreed to be called as a witness. My bad. So she says, "I call
That's
EB."
okay.
No,
Um,
we can give you a chance to testify. My bad.
okay, yeah, but next week because right now I'm
Yes.
like falling asleep.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, that works out.
I'm calling it here.
The intro music is Ain't No Rest for the Wicked by Connie Jash, and the video is Waterdeep Dragon Heist by Smite or Flight.